Hi, and we just want to welcome you, Dennis Santos here, a nutritional consultant from Standard Process. And basically, we have a lot of questions, as patients about our health and purification and detox. So he's we're fortunate enough to have him here today. So first of all, we just hear so much about detoxing and, the get healthy quick type things and these fast diets and all these ways to get your body clean. And I was just wondering, what's all the buzz about? Like, is it really important since we hear so much about it?
It is actually. It's not a tough sale to make someone believe that we do live in a very toxic world. Cancer rates are skyrocketing. These are things we can no longer ignore. And it goes back to everyday things like using a cell phone all day long. Especially, now this is an area of a little bit of controversy, and you could kind of hit a nerve here. The foods we eat. I mean, I think there has never been a time when people have experienced such, for lack of a better word, weird symptoms. Food sensitivities to staple foods like peanuts. These are the things that really beg the question, why? Why are we so sick? We have great medicine in this country, but we are so sick. So, detoxification is necessary because we live in a very toxic environment. It's something we really can't get away from, and we should really start to consider different, if you will, lifestyle habits, and at least detoxify once a year.
So what if somebody, if you're feeling bad, it's kind of, just a gut instinct. You need to do something to feel better. What about for the people, those of us that don't feel too bad, that we feel healthy, we've got energy, what is there an importance for even the healthy people to go through and do some kind of detox?
Yes, actually, I deal with that type of question from a lot of athletes, young people, who are eating whatever they want and still feeling great.
Right.
And then does someone then not need to detoxify on a consistent basis? The answer is no. We still need detoxification. And this is the reason why. Just because we're asymptomatic, we're not exhibiting any symptoms, doesn't mean that something cannot be brewing, for some time. And you hear of people who've gone their whole life doing the right thing, eating healthy, exercising, and yet they're still diagnosed with symptoms or with a condition that sometimes is fatal. So this is what I like to tell people that ask a question like that is, let's take the same approach as we do to our finances. You save money for a time when things get a little rough, and it's a wise thing to do. Well, we need to start applying that to our health. You need to invest and be proactive. Invest into the future so that we can, to some extent, maybe not experience some of those conditions that are never welcome.
They affect our lives, and our families, and everything. We see it all the time. So I know the 21-day purification program, correct? What makes that so different? I mean, I'm sure we all see everything on the shelves that you can get that just, advertisements all the time that we're hearing and seeing, but what makes this one so special? Why is it different?
Yeah, there's a good explanation for that. First, I think we can all agree on the fact that when people eat good food, nutritious food, when they stay away from junk food, they feel better. Okay, they perform better, they can think better, emotionally they're more stable. We all agree. You've heard that saying, you are what you eat, so you should eat good things. So we all agree on that. Now, if that's the case, then wouldn't it be better to detoxify using foods that are there to work with the body in a better way than chemicals and even strong herbs that really force the body into detoxification, whereas foods gently support the body in natural detoxification. And that is the difference between this program and what you'll see at the local grocery store promising X amount of weight loss in a short amount of time,
Right.
and really the body doesn't work that way.
Right. So do it naturally is just healthier, just a better way
Exactly.
to do things.
Exactly.
So, okay, and now I know this is a question I'm sure you get all the time, but as far, especially with the economy and everything going on, what about the cost of this program?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. With the cost, what I like to tell people is this: if you consider what you're spending every single day by eating outside of your home, and the common scenario is this: you're running late, you don't even have time to prepare your breakfast. Yeah, so you
Right.
grab a snack on the way to work. Then when it's time for lunch, you go out to eat, $15, $20 easily. Then you have maybe a meeting with some colleagues after work, a dinner meeting. Now you're minimum $30 to $50 with a tip included. If you consider all that, just 5 days a week, and who really wants to cook on the weekends?
right.
That starts to add up. In all reality, a program like this can actually save you money. It teaches you lifestyle skills that you need, which are only going to help you in losing weight and feeling better. And if you look at it from that perspective, you can't afford, I know this is kind of trite to say, but you can't afford not to do this.
Right.
And you want to do this at least once a year. To that I would also add that the value you're getting for the program, for your hard-earned dollar, the amount of money you're spending on this and the value you're receiving, I think is something that most people, if you can look at it from that perspective, would say, no, this is pretty inexpensive.
Right.
You get, with this program, you get the support of the doctor or the healthcare practitioner. You get an email support program, which is something that they send out an email every morning, just encouraging you in your 21-day program, but also giving you suggested recipes and just an idea of how you're supposed to feel at that point in the program. So you get a lot for the amount of money that's spent on the program.
And I'm sure you hear stories all the time of people's lives changed, and we want our kids to feel better, and our parents, and our everybody. It just kind of makes life better. So I just want to thank you, for taking the time to answer these questions, and get in touch with your healthcare practitioner. Go to one of these purification talks. I mean, it's great to be able to ask somebody one-on-one what's going on with your health, because frankly, we need to learn more. We need to know more if we're going to feel better and be able to live our lives the way that we want to and the way that we were meant to. So just thank you.